If you've watched IndyCar on Fox this year, Motley Crue has been the first thing you've heard. But did you know there's another connection between IndyCar and the Crew? Vince Neil is not only an IndyCar fan, but participated in the series now called Indy Next in 1992. He had some more time that year. His efforts started just months after being fired from Motley Crue in February. He raced for PIG Racing in 4 of the first 5 races of the season. Neil wasn't bad, but he was far from a contender. He finished 12th at Phoenix, didn't finish at Long Beach after crashing twice on the first lap. 12th again in Portland the race after. In his final NXT start, Neil snagged a top 10 finish at Milwaukee, finishing 10th. That's not bad. So that's on the track, but what about off the track? How was he received? Well, reactions were mixed. There were some concerns, especially since Neil had driven drunk and caused a crash in 1984. Neil's crash killed his passenger and caused serious injuries and lifelong disability to a couple in the car Neil hit. Neil's drug problems in the past had also raised some questions in the paddock. However, by 1992, Neil had cleaned his act up to the point that he was able to get a racing license. The series president stated to the Phoenix New Times that Neil had passed a mandatory physical that included a drug test before getting his racing license. Neil's car also sported the phrase, "Say no to drugs." This is where the story ends, though. Milwaukee was Neil's last Indy NXT start. Neil was done driving, but he's still shown up at the racetracks a few times. Here he is being the lollipop guy for Paul Tracy in Cool Green Racing.